Hi guys, and happy new year to everyone. Chiming in for another update on the specialist game situation. My previous two videos were quite popular, so I thought I would share some recent news. So the Warhammer World celebration of the new year has kicked off with some reveals of some new Forge-World stuff, new head for the Warlord Titan, new arms for the Warlord Titan, as well as some interesting developments on the new releases front from Games Workshop proper today. They have released some starter sets. So they're called Start Collecting, ! And then the Army. So these are very, very cheap sets. Only have them in Norwegian kroner at the moment. Let me see, 2 seconds only. So yeah, for £50 you get, for instance, the Space Marine one is Venerable Dreadnought, previously limited edition Terminator Captain, and a tactical squad. Should be saving about £25–30. So something has happened in Games Workshop recently where they have obviously new CEO last 9 months or something, and has remarkably changed how they do business. They have attended conventions, they have released some totally unexpected stuff like the Forge-World Horus Heresy box and stuff like that. So so that's interesting. So they released like 10–12 of these for Age of Sigmar and for the K. So cheap options for people getting into the hobby, basically, for those armies not also included in the various starter boxes. So that's a good development, that they do cheaper options for people, discounted boxes to get into the hobby, and not just a starter set containing the rules. So that's number one. And the more interesting development is the reveal of the Blood Bowl box set. Well, not a box set, it is a some artwork and 2 miniatures, a human thrower and an orc. I don't know the exact type of orc, might be a black orc blocker. It looks quite chunky, 3-part, looks to be plastic miniature. The human thrower was only 1 part on the base, might be multi-part, I don't know. So what can we find out for Lord of the Rings about this? Well, we know that the all the job advertisements are property of Forge-World for the Specialist Games studio. So what we can find out about that is that every single job attached to the Specialist Games project is a Forge-World related job. So they are going to release the rules, and they're going to release the miniatures by Forge-World. And what's more interesting is that, and I think I talked about this in a previous video, is that the Horus Heresy plastic box set is a Forge-World product. It has the Games Workshop logo on it, but it is in all sense and purposes a Forge-World product, since it's attached to the Specialist Games property, and thus Forge-World. And the same thing should be reason to be the same case with the Blood Bowl box set, and it looks to be plastic. So that's two sorry, still hungover from New Year's. So it looks to be 2 plastic box sets from Forge-World, and that's something they've never done before. Well, they've done one, coming one more, but it is quite interesting that Forge-World is delving a bit deeper into plastic production, and to be honest, they have they have done all the sculpting now is done primarily in CAD, so the digital sculpting tool, and it's quite easy. Well, I've never done this before, but it seems to be quite easy to translate that into plastics as well as resin, because they still produce resin. So what can we as a Lord of the Rings hobby community expect from this? Well, we do know that some miniatures have been sculpted. We do know that they have been looking for a sculptor, and recent chatter might suggest that that person has been found. I do not know if the product manager or the rules writer has been fulfilled, but things are seemingly starting to fall into place on the Specialist Games division of Games Workshop. So I think that the primary products that Games Workshop expect to sell a bunch of will be made into plastic. We will probably get some character packs and stuff in resin, unless they really invest into Lord of the Rings, Hobbit and Middle-earth products again, with the small size sprues of characters, as we've seen in 40k and Fantasy recently. Yeah, so I'm overjoyed by the reveal of the Blood Bowl box, or the box art and 2 miniatures. I obviously can't share the pictures with you over the video, but I'm sure you'll find it on the internet. It's probably readily available and spread out already by the time you have seen this. So I don't think there's anything more to talk about, other than that I'm hopeful about the recent developments, and that we might get a box set with plastic miniatures from Forge World in 2016. So that's probably what's going to happen, in my educated guess. So I'm looking forward to your opinions. Please comment in the comment section on what you think about this. Do you think that we'll get a plastic box? What do you think of the Blood Bowl miniatures? So yeah. Right, so I guess this is it for now, and please enjoy your weekend, and paint some miniatures, and be excited for the hobby as a whole. I know I am. Plucked out the Mordor Troll Chieftain. As some of you might know, I'm doing a grand campaign with some of the Norwegians, so I have hordes of Mordor, hordes of them. 2 of these guys. So hordes of Mordor to paint, and so expect that in about February, March, start of the grand campaign. So stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you like the insider updates. Not insider. I'm not the insider anymore. I used to work for Games Workshop, but I don't anymore. But I have educated guesses about how they do business, although that have changed drastically by the looks of it. So yeah. Right, so please comment, tell us what you think, like the video, and do subscribe to our channel. And as always, stay hopeful and happy Strategy Battle Gaming, guys.